Have you ever felt a shiver down your spine, a sense of knowing that something big is on the horizon? What if I told you that a humble nun from Poland, nearly a century ago, saw a vision so powerful, so specific, that it points directly to our time, to the year 2025? And what if I told you the signs she predicted are happening right now, before our very eyes? This isn't just another historical story. This is about a secret prophecy from Saint Faustina Kowalska, a prophecy that has just started to come true, and it could change everything you thought you knew about the future. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share is not widely known. We'll delve into the hidden pages of her diary, connect the dots between her divine revelations and current world events, and uncover why 2025 is a year marked by heaven itself. This is the story of divine mercy, a final call for humanity, and a secret that has been waiting for the right moment to be revealed, and that moment is now. So, who was this remarkable woman? Saint Faustina, born Helena Kowalska, in a small Polish village in 1905. She was one of 10 children in a poor but devout family. From a very young age, she felt a deep calling to religious life. Despite her parents' initial objections and her lack of formal education, her determination was unshakable. At the age of 20, she finally entered the congregation of the Sisters of Our Lady of Mercy in Warsaw. It was here, as Sister Maria Faustina, that her extraordinary spiritual journey would unfold. She was a simple, humble nun, tasked with everyday duties like cooking, gardening, and to the outside world, she was unremarkable. But in the quiet of her soul, she was having profound conversations with Jesus Christ himself. Starting in 1931, Jesus began appearing to her, entrusting her with a message of incredible importance for the entire world. The message of divine mercy. He asked her to be secretary, to write down everything he told her in a diary. This diary, titled Divine Mercy in My Soul, would become one of the most significant mystical texts of the 20th century. Now, you might be thinking, visions and private revelations. What does that have to do with me? Today, that's the crucial part. The messages given to Saint Faustina were not just for her. They were for all of us, especially for our time, which Jesus described as a time of mercy before the day of justice. And within these messages, nestled among prayers and profound theological insights, are prophecies. Prophecies that are startlingly relevant. Let's get to the heart of it. The specific prophecy that has everyone talking points to a period of great tribulation and a subsequent era of peace. While Saint Faustina never explicitly wrote in the year 2025, this will happen. Her writings provide a divine timeline, a series of events and conditions that scholars and theologians have meticulously pieced together, and the culmination of this timeline points directly to 2025. What did she see? Jesus told her, "Before I come as the just judge, I am coming first as the King of mercy." He spoke of a great darkness that would cover the earth, a time of spiritual confusion, moral decay, and widespread conflict. He warned that humanity would be tested, that faith would be challenged, and that many would lose their way. Does any of this sound familiar? We see division, confusion, and a world groaning under the weight of its own problems. Saint Faustina's diary describes our current reality with chilling accuracy, but here's where it gets truly fascinating. Jesus didn't just warn of darkness, he provided the remedy. He gave Faustina the tools for this time. The image of divine mercy with the signature Jesus, I trust in you. The chaplet of divine mercy, the feast of mercy on the Sunday after Easter, and the hour of mercy at 3 p.m. He promised that souls who venerate this image and trust in his mercy would not perish. He gave us a lifeline. So, how does this connect to 2025? The link is Pope St. John Paul II, the Great Mercy Pope. Many believe he was instrumental in fulfilling a key part of Faustina's mission. It was he who, against many obstacles, canonized Sister Faustina in the year 2000 and established the Feast of Divine Mercy for the Universal Church. It was as if he was preparing the world, setting the stage for what was to come. Now, consider the Jubilee years in the Catholic Church. These are special holy years of grace and pilgrimage, typically held every 25 years. The last ordinary Jubilee was in the year 2000. The next one? That's right, 2025. Pope Francis has already announced the theme for the 2025 Jubilee. Pilgrims of Hope. Hope in the midst of what? In the midst of the very trials Saint Faustina prophesied. It's a call for the world to turn back to God, to find hope in his mercy before the day of justice arrives. The timing is no coincidence. So, what part of the prophecy just came true? It's the convergence of events. The spiritual state of the world she described is now undeniable. The widespread awareness of the divine mercy message, which she was told would precede the final events, has exploded globally, and the official declaration of a Jubilee of Hope for 2025 acts as a spiritual marker, a focal point in time that aligns perfectly with the timeline of mercy she laid out. We are living in the preparatory period she spoke of. The secret is that the time of preparation is culminating, and 2025 is the designated year for a global call to renewal and hope. Let's look closer at the signs. Jesus told Faustina, "Mankind will not have peace until it turns with trust to my mercy." Think about the state of our world. We are more connected than ever through technology, yet more divided in spirit. We have made incredible scientific advancements, yet anxiety, depression, and a sense of hopelessness are rampant. We are searching for peace everywhere except for the one place Jesus told us to find it, in His mercy. This prophecy isn't about predicting a specific disaster on a specific date. It's about a spiritual diagnosis of humanity, and the symptoms are flaring up right now. The prophecy coming true is the realization that we are in the exact spiritual climate she described. It's the final moments of the time of mercy. The urgency in her diary feels more real today than ever before. She wrote, "I am prolonging the time of mercy for the sake of sinners. But woe to them if they do not recognize this time of my visitation." This isn't a threat. It's a desperate, loving plea from a God who doesn't want to see any of His children lost. So what does this mean for you and me, living our daily lives? It's not a message of fear, but one of profound hope and urgent action. It's a call to wake up. First, we need to personally turn to the divine mercy, pray the chaplet, place the image of divine mercy in our homes, trust in Jesus, especially when things feel dark and uncertain. This isn't just a Catholic devotion. It's a universal lifeline for anyone who feels lost and is searching for love and forgiveness. Second, we are called to be apostles of mercy. Saint Faustina was just one woman, but her yes to God ignited a fire that has spread across the world. We are also called to share this message of hope with our families, our friends, and our communities. By performing acts of mercy, whether through prayer, word, or deed, we participate in this divine plan. We become beacons of light in the growing darkness. The 2025 Jubilee of Hope is not just another event on the calendar. It's a divinely appointed opportunity for a global reset, a chance for humanity to collectively turn its heart back to its Creator, to choose mercy over judgment, love over hate, and hope over despair. Saint Faustina's prophecy is not a doomsday prediction. It's a roadmap. It shows us where we are, the dangers ahead, and the safe path forward. The path is Jesus, the King of Mercy. The secret is out. The pieces are falling into place. The signs are all around us. We are living in the time foretold by Saint Faustina. The prophecy that seemed like a distant spiritual tale has now landed on our doorstep, with the year 2025 circled in red. Will we recognize this time of visitation? Will we embrace the incredible gift of divine mercy before it's too late? The choice is ours. This isn't about waiting passively for a date on the calendar. It's about living differently, starting today. Let's make the remaining time before the Jubilee a period of intense personal preparation. Let's dive into the diary of Saint Faustina, pray the chaplet for our world, and become the pilgrims of hope we are called to be. The future is not yet written in stone. Our response to this call for mercy can and will make all the difference. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey into one of the most important prophecies for our time. If this message has resonated with you, please share this video with others who need to hear it. Let's spread this message of hope and mercy far and wide. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss our next exploration into the mysteries of faith. Until next time, may you and your loved ones be covered in the rays of divine mercy.